Yeah, it's very true. I think it's what emotions are people hold on to the most, right? When people will think about their days, they think about like the struggle days, their happiness of their days, and it's kind of like it goes down into the heart of the heart of the person, right? And like how can it's a lot of people reflect on the bad, but like I think that's only human nature as well because we can always improve the bad. So I think a lot of people will reflect on the bad at this point, but then a lot of people won't reflect on the good and stuff like that. So it's like it like goes down to even like prayers and gratitude. Like there's a reason why we always had to remind ourselves to be gracious and fill ourselves with
Yeah.
gratitude. Um, like a lot of agendas new industries that try to push down the brand and just try to get you into a low state. It's like happy songs bring you to a happy state, like and you wish you to be more productive and all stuff like that. But I think it's hard. I think it's hard. It goes down to the person's heart and if they want to gratitude songs. Like how do you
Yeah.
think that?
But it's funny because think about this, right? The '70s was about happiness and peace, and a lot of people hated disco because disco was a representation of being in a happy, harmonious state of mind.
Yeah.
You know, what are your thoughts? Like, it's like almost like people wanted to get back to like sad songs again.
Well, maybe it's so. I guess again, when we're programming ourselves with the things that are given to us at birth, and we grow into those things, I think it's naturally within us to kind of um, be okay. I guess be okay with these sad songs because I think we're sort of used to it.
Hmm.
Also, there's a I don't know if the hertz. I've never really looked into it. You know how they say like music these days are in a hertz. It's tuned into like a
Like 369 hertz.
yeah. I mean, I think it really is just a state that we're all in, and I think it might be something that we're not seeing that's there on purpose to make us want to um, kind of be in this sad state. I think the only place that you find happy music is at like a church of sorts.
Hmm.
I think that's the only place. But then that frequency kind of, for a lot of people, makes people feel like, oh, this is corny. This is too
Too much for me.
right. So I don't know. That's I don't know if it's programmed in us or if it's just a natural thing. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of nihilists would think, oh, that's just human beings. That's how we're built. You know,
Mm.
I kind of think I don't think so. Just because I try every day to not be that. Right? Look at the bright side, and I think you hear that a little bit in some of my songs. A lot of my music is not necessarily happy. It's all about the big push, the
Mm.
push back, right? Because I feel like we're all kind of being stepped on in many different ways. You know, we get these little, uh, I get this echo of just like, you can't, you can't, you can't, you can't with everything that I do. And it's like, wait a minute, hold on. But I think I can. So why am I having this thought pattern of doubt, of not believing? So I don't want to subscribe to this. I want to see if I can, and so I think my music really reflects on that. It's hard for me to make happy music. I feel like I am in some ways a happy person, but I know that the truth of the matter is that this life isn't really for me. This is only for me. This is me speaking for myself and what I think about. It's not really meant to be happy. It's meant to be hard,
Mm.
right? Even with all the conveniences we have, sooner or later we're gonna realize all these conveniences in life is a bit detrimental, and I think it's going to compound over, and we're going to realize like once we're in a small room with just the TV because that's what we want is the screen, then we're going to realize like wait a minute, I think being outside is the better thing, not being in here, right? But
Segregated.
right, so I think right now the to be happy to make happy music, eh, the world isn't built for that right now.
I want to hear Kevin's thoughts because I have like a psychological evaluation about it, but
I think like suffering is always a part of life, and life is kind of suffering. You go through suffering. Happy songs are ways to kind of get get through sufferings in a different style.
Mhm.
And then kind of like sad songs are kind of just to be, I guess, to go with the emotions into sufferings. Like happy songs are for the peaks in the mountains. Sad songs are kind of the ones where you're climbing through in the mountains with it.
I like that. You can understand.
That's a interesting point of view, Kevin. Because like if you listen and just to piggyback on what you were saying before I even express what I wanted to say was like you guys when you watch Rocky the first time, didn't that song like because at the beginning it's sad. You know, you watch Rocky, he can't even finish the run, and then they make that song kind of like depressing because he can't fulfill the run. He can't. He's not focused, and then suddenly I was reading, I was actually watching a video of the making of the song. So they didn't have enough budget to do it. So that's why the song is so simple. And then they were like, something is missing. And that's when they added the vocal part. Keep on trying. I think it says keep on trying, something like that. I forgot what it says exactly. And that made the song. But now if you listen to it and you're watching the movie, you feel that energy of that character. So the impact it has, because now you don't feel sorry for him. Now you feel empowered by it because he's empowered. He's feeling victorious, and that's being transmitted to you. And looking at this from a psychological perspective, most people write about their past. And what is it that you find mostly in the past? There's a famous Spanish writer that said, for us, every moment in the past was always better than the present.
Oh.
I think a lot of people reflect. It's like you hear. So I was listening to something in the car while I was driving over, and I was like, um, people that go to casinos are still listening to the old bands, and they still get so happy about the bands because like they lived their happy years in the past. And it's kind of like a lot of people reflect on their happy years of the past rather than trying to make the present the happy or even reflecting on like the future for happiness. Like that's an interesting point because I haven't really heard an artist talk about the future, like what they're gonna like gonna come after.
Even the rapper Future doesn't talk about the future. You want to reassess your.
Yeah, really. And I'm pretty sure if you were to rap about the future, you're probably like, it probably wouldn't be rapping like sad about it. It's like, well, who would want to build
It
themselves
would
so
be
sad?
mysterious, probably.
Yeah.
Because the mystery of the future is unknown. So you would probably talk about things like this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about holograms. Yeah. As a new baseline. Yeah. Yeah.
That is funny. What are your thoughts? Like if somebody like start talking or singing about the future, and are we ready for that?
I think so. I think so. Just because uh, of just being desensitized a little bit with just how movies and shows sort of kind of give us an idea, a depiction of what that looks like. So I think in some ways we are ready. I think we've seen holograms right recently with some of these live performances. Tupac. Who was the other? There was another artist that they used the hologram.
I think they did for Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So it's there, and just like it happened, it was like a little bleep in the radar, and that's it, you know. So I think us listening to it will probably be interested, but not like it wouldn't be mind blowing. I think.
What about you, Kevs?
Maybe we talk about the future. Maybe I think maybe some people will be intrigued by it. Like, oh, what is this guy talking about? But then it's like when the future comes and then when it's there, it's like, oh, it was like The Simpsons. Look, it was rapping about
Like our parents saying, right? So oh, what is this?
What is this?
This
Yeah.
person appearing in my house.
What about music that connects from a movie like for example, like Rocky is a good example. You know, like the music is so important in a movie because it gives it a like take away the music from a movie. What you think that would look like?
Yeah, like the composition is just as important. Like it helps carry sort of the art or the movie, like Star Wars, right? Jurassic
The
Park.
orchestra.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Interstellar.
Interstellar. Oh, yeah. And Interstellar music is kind of like you're like, it's like, am I in a dimension right now? Like,
Sounds like yeah.
you know, what about you, Kev? What are your thoughts?
For those movies, it's like if you take it like with Eye of the Tiger, like if you take that out of the side of any karate
It's a
movie,
good one.
yeah, man, like that goes like any karate movie, like
You know, the gym, you're all pumped up, thinking like you're like Rocky Balboa.
yeah.
Like a 10-pound weight at the other thing that I think of is like also like lyrics. Help us continue to embrace these human experiences and explore more about ourselves and others by just subscribing. You know, if you like our content, definitely like, comment, share it. But also, if you want to be part of our podcast, all you have to do is leave a comment and tell us what you want to talk about. Remember, this is the platform for the people, and we're here to explore those life experiences that are very unique to you and to everyone else. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to